Welcome football enthusiasts! Support this video with a like as it may affect the video's promotion. Subscribe if you're watching us without a subscription, and share in the comments your best footballer of this season. And while you're typing, we proceed to begin. Let's get the show on the pitch. Bayer Leverkusen have confirmed the appointment of Spaniard Xabi Alonso as new head coach. 33-year-old Kwadwo Asamoah has announced his retirement from professional football. He was mostly remembered for his Inter Milan and Juventus performances. Spain head coach Luis Enrique is likely to leave his post after the 2022 World Cup. Former Atalanta player Josip Ilicic has signed for Slovenian NK Maribor. Andreas Christensen and Frankie Sja got injured and are risking missing the clash against Real Madrid. Barcelona are monitoring Torino right back Wilfried Singo, Sport S notifies. Atalanta centre-back Rafael Toloi suffered an injury during the match against Fiorentina and is now out of action for some time. Club Brugge have set a record for the number of points for a Belgium club in the Champions League tournament, taking 9 points clear. Arsenal defender Alexander Zinchenko did not take part in a training session with the first team before the game against Bodo Glimt, but there were no signs of injury. Man City hope that Jude Bellingham's friendship with Erling Haaland will make the citizens the main favorites in the race for the Englishman. Lazio are trying to conclude a new contract with midfielder Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Antoine Griezmann missed 5 of the last 7 penalty kicks in both club and international levels. Tottenham Hotspur manager Antonio Conte has just 4 wins, 6 losses and 5 draws in his team's last 15 Champions League games. Marcelino Garcia Toral may become the new head coach of the national team of Spain, Nicolas Quiro claims. Jude Bellingham became the 3rd youngest captain in the Champions League ever at 98 days of age. Only Ruben Neves, 18 years and 221 days, and Matthijs de Ligt, 19 years and 51 days, were younger than him. Napoli have extended the contract with Alex Meiret until the summer of 2024. Dani Ceballos was diagnosed with a 1 cm fibrillary tear of the semitendinosus muscle. Thus, the Spaniard's recovery from the injury will take 4 to 5 weeks. A decision will be made in the future as to whether head coach Steve Cooper, executive director Dane Murphy, and head of recruitment Andy Scott will remain in the club due to a bad start of the season. Anthony Martial is set to extend his Manchester United deal, though he wants to know for sure whether he gets enough gaming minutes. Barcelona suffered defeat to Inter Milan, with the Blaugrana's XG being 5/10 points, making it their worst performance of the season. The Portuguese Football Federation and the Royal Spanish Football Federation have led Ukraine to join the bid for hosting the 2030 World Cup. The terms of Ukraine's participation in the tournament will be discussed and determined later. Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting is reportedly subjected to insults on social media platforms more often than other Bundesliga footballers. Everton's owner has begun preliminary talks to sell the club to Lamp Global Ventures, led by Jeffrey Soares and Simon Horstman. Lionel Messi became the first player to score a goal against 40 different teams in the Champions League. Cristiano Ronaldo has 38. Wesley Fofana suffered a knee injury during the match against AC Milan and got substituted in the 37th minute. RB Leipzig goalkeeper Peter Gulaschi tore his cruciate ligament during the game versus Celtic. Sevilla have sacked manager Julen Lopetegui after 3 years at the club. Barcelona will not file a formal complaint to UEFA over the refereeing decisions in the game against Inter Milan. As a sign of protest against human rights violations in Qatar, Denmark footballers will travel to the 2022 World Cup without families. Pogba's brother, Matthias Pogba, was left in custody due to the fact that new accusations against Paul appeared on Matthias's social media platforms. Barca fans wrote to Alessandro Bastoni's girlfriend, promising to break the player's legs and shoot him. Bayern Munich kitchen staff have gone on a strike due to unpaid wages. Barcelona are confident of winning all 3 remaining Champions League match days. Angel Di Maria passed Messi in the list of the best Champions League assistants, delivering the 38th accurate key pass. Only Ronaldo has more, 42. Messi slotted 77 goals in 83 Champions League group stage appearances, setting the tournament's best result ever. Among other things, Second part of the Champions League Matchday 3 coming to an end yesterday. The results are in front of you. Moving on to the main news of the release. Let's have a brief rewind of yesterday's fixtures. Chelsea defeated Milan 3-0 at home thanks to goals from James, Aubameyang, and Fofana. Man City outclassed Copenhagen 5-0 in the home game. You will not believe it, but Haaland scored a brace. Adrien Rabiot's 2 accurate shots helped Juventus deal with the Israeli side Maccabi Haifa with 3-1. Real Madrid beat Shakhtar Donetsk 2-1 at the Santiago Bernabeu. Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. secured a victory for the Merengues. Borussia Dortmund left no chances for Sevilla in an away game, 1-4. Finally, Benfica and PSG clash did not reveal the strongest squad, as we eventually had a 1-1 draw. Lionel Messi's beautiful goal can be the only thing to highlight here. It was a beautiful way to end Paris Fashion Week. Anna Lewandowska wrote via Instagram, pinning a photo of her accompanied by Lionel Messi's wife Antonella Racuzzo and Cesc Fabregas's Daniela Seman. Here's how some Barcelona fans reacted to these three showing up together. Messi to Barca confirmed. Agent Anna, bring Messi back. Love that, they are getting ready for the Messi-Levy link-up. Messi coming back home. Real Madrid and Karim Benzema have reached an agreement over a new contract, according to Fabrizio Romano. Los Blancos intends to extend Benzema's deal until the summer of 2024. The new deal will coincide with Karim winning the Ballon d'Or after an incredible 2021-22 season. Benzema's current deal with Madrid was expected to expire in 2023. In his chat with Canal Plus, after helping Bayern beat Victoria Pilsen, Sadio Mane admitted Karim Benzema deserves to win the Ballon d'Or ahead of him. Karim Benzema deserves the Ballon d'Or. I'm happy for him. He obviously won the Champions League and La Liga last season and was influential. I think he deserves it, Mane said. Benzema is expected to win the Ballon d'Or this year by a landslide victory. Rather than settle court, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid have reached an agreement for the transfer of Antoine Griezmann, according to Relevo. The final fee agreed for the transfer is 20 million euros plus 2 million euros in variables. Before Griezmann went on a 2-year loan in 2021, the agreement with Barca and Atleti was that the player will join the Rojiblancos permanently for 40 million euros at the end of the loan, if he plays more than 60% of available games. However, Atleti started dragging their feet this season and showed it clearly by bringing on Griezmann 30 minutes to the end of every game. It was clear that Atleti didn't want to pay that fee for Griezmann. The new agreement serves both parties. Lionel Messi has no clue where he will pursue his career path. As the insider Fabrizio Romano writes, the Argentinian side is aware of PSG's intention to extend the contract and Barcelona's willingness to return the GOAT. However, Messi has not yet made a decision, with no given specifics on the matter either. Nevertheless, as Messi has not received any official offer, no negotiations are currently held. Lionel Messi was asked to be substituted once again. This time, Christophe Galtier subbed the Argentine off in the 81st minute of the game. Pablo Sarabia entered the pitch instead. Judging by the reaction of PSG's number 30, Leo was not too happy with the coach's decision. Christophe Galtier explained himself as follows. Lionel just felt tired. In our opinion, Messi's frequent substitutions do no good for the shape of the Argentine, who's used to playing matches up until the final whistle. Such moves of Galtier only bring Lionel Messi's future return to Barcelona closer. Folks, check out suggested videos from our other projects. Have a good time watching. It was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.